are destructible. So when you roll up on a door, if you're not sure if there's something inside that's going to eat your face, put a couple rounds through the door. Sheva was calling for help. You saw that icon come up. So you can actually pop a few rounds into the door and actually make yourself a little hole, see what's on the other side. And if there's a nasty there, you can just put another few more rounds right through the hole you just made.
Can you accidentally kill her?
Friendly fire is turned off because that wouldn't be really co-op-y if you were constantly killing your buddy. He's going in for a little sugar right there.
Oh, you can see it coming out of the mouth again.
It's fairly disgusting. Here, I'll let one of these guys. Oh, he's just going to clang me on the head. So now these guys have actually climbed up above, and they're starting to drop down on us. Oh, take that.
That's awesome.
Some of these guys, as they get closer, they're actually... Oh, some of these guys, as they get closer, they'll actually grab you. You can see that this virus has started to mutate these villagers to the point where actually the lower half of their faces is hinging open as some sort of horrible John Carpenter experience. Watch, I'll let him get in close. Yeah, he's...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's never on the first date.
That's horrible.
And here's another real problem. As I was talking about earlier, there's destructible environments. This guy, the guy we saw outside in the cutscene, the executioner, he's just decided to come through the wall. He actually just smashed this wall open. So Shev and I are going to make a run for it because, as you can imagine, he's about 9 feet tall, carrying an axe-hammer combination that's taller than you are. So he's not a lot of fun. But I'm going to teach him a lesson right here. Take that.
Nice.
So as you can see, there's lots of cool destructible elements in the environments. You can essentially set up traps and kind of help yourself out. Here, I don't want to run just blindly into this door, so I'm going to look and there's nothing inside. So I'm going to give it a little shove, head on in here. And of course, you're always rewarded in the RE games by taking your time and exploring the environment. Running in here not only buys me a breather, also gets me a new toy to play with. So, you know, it's really important. As we kind of built out in Resident Evil 4, inventory and bullet management isn't as crazy. Oops. Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Not good at all.
You can't die during your own
I know. How bad would that be? But notice Sheva just healed me. So she just dropped a little spray on me, and I'm feeling much better all of a sudden. That guy is a problem, so I'm going to run out of here so he doesn't get a hold of me. Show you just how expansive some of these environments can be. Although it's really cramped in here and really tight, and there's a lot of twisty turns, there's different areas you can go. I'm going to run up here and try and get some breathing room here and see if I can switch my weapons. Got a new inventory management system right now that we're kind of showing. So Chris can very quickly swap through his weapons on the fly. So I'm going to pull out my shotgun right here and wait for some of these bad guys to come up and look for me. And really, it's what you'd expect.
Nice and powerful.
Yes.
Blew them right off the roof.
Yeah, exactly. That is not a tickle shotgun. Here he comes. He does not like me, and so I'm going to run away. And
you can really see how far back the town goes. This is you were right. It looks a little claustrophobic when you get into the alleyways, but once you went up on the roof, that's a huge change.
Yeah, and again, if you look through here, there's all sorts of destructible environments. There's all sorts of things hidden. Oh, you got me again. You know, it's all about getting in there and teaching these guys a lesson, moving on. You've got to figure out what it is exactly, why these people are being infected, what's happening, you know, why are these guys monsters, and who's behind it all. And
I love how they run at you.
Yeah, no, these...
That is, because you know, zombies are slow-moving creatures, and these are not, well, they're sort of...
We saw a lot of the set pieces in the Microsoft conference where you'd have to use teamwork to progress, so those are going to be, you know, interspersed pretty evenly throughout the game.
Yeah, that's the core dynamic of this game is all about co-op and teamwork. So the majority of the level design and everything you're going to need is going to be based on making sure that you've got a friend to help you. You're going to need to jump out and jump back in and you know, help your partner overcome these obstacles. There are some places where you can't reach yourself,
right?
And that you literally need to give Sheva a hand. When you're playing single player, you'll be playing Chris Redfield, but when you're doing the online co-op, your partner will be able to jump in and take control of Sheva. And it's really, it really does change Resident Evil as a game. Because before, you kind of never had any help. You were always, you know, kind of alone against endless hordes of creatures.
Right.
And for the first time, you've got someone kind of giving you a hand. and actually providing some support. So it's going to change the dynamic not only of how the game is designed, the levels are laid out, but also the way you kind of approach the game.
Now, I hate to cut you guys off, but we're starting to run out of time. Really quick, are there any secrets you want to give us, Chris? Or Clavish, do you want to get him to divulge anything for our awesome viewership? You know you want to. You can see it in your face.
I'm like, let's see. How bad do I not want to get fired today? I'd like to come away from E3 with a job, I think. We've got a couple more months ahead of us on the game, and believe me, we have a lot of secrets to divulge and a lot of new stuff to show, and fans of the series are going to be really happy. We're going to be wrapping up a lot of kind of the loose ends throughout the entire series, as well as sort of building out upon sort of the foundations of Resident Evil 4.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Dave?
Thanks a lot for joining us. The game looks great.
Cool.
Yep. Thanks a lot for the demo.
Yep.
No
Thanks so much, Chris. And that is going to be a very hard act to follow. But stay tuned. We have some excellent interviews ahead.